Book of Acts. Imagine the credits roll on your favorite movie. You're left wondering, what happens next? That's where the Book of Acts comes in. It's the fifth book of the New Testament, placed right after the four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And its placement is deliberate. The Gospels tell the story of Jesus' life, death, and resurrection. Acts picks up the moment he leaves, answering that question, what did his followers do next? It's the bridge, the essential sequel that shows how a small group of followers in Jerusalem grew into a worldwide movement, setting the stage for all the letters and writings that follow. The story is traditionally linked to Luke, the same figure associated with the Gospel of Luke. In fact, many see them as a two-volume set, both addressed to a man named Theophilus. The narrative voice is like that of a careful historian, an embedded journalist chronicling this explosive new movement. It's told mostly from a distance, but then suddenly, the narrator switches from they to we. He steps into the boat with the Apostle Paul, weathering the storm alongside him.
It's a subtle shift, but it pulls you right into the action, making you feel like you're part of the journey. The setting is the 1st century Roman Empire, a world of bustling cities, ancient beliefs, and remarkable connectivity. This is the era of the Pax Romana, a time of relative peace, with stone roads linking the empire from Spain to Syria. It's against this backdrop that the story unfolds. The narrative itself moves in two major parts. It begins tightly focused on Jerusalem, with the Apostle Peter leading a small, mostly Jewish community. You feel the intimacy, the shared meals, the initial spark. Then, the story explodes outward. The camera follows a new figure, the Apostle Paul, on a series of daring missionary journeys. The map expands across the Mediterranean, from Asia Minor to Greece, and finally, to the heart of the empire, Rome itself. Woven through this adventure are a few powerful themes. First, there's the presence of what the book calls the Holy Spirit, an unseen energy, a wind at the apostles' backs, empowering them to speak with courage and perform incredible acts.
This leads to the second theme, bold witness in the face of intense opposition. The characters are constantly facing threats, arrests, and riots, yet they press on. And perhaps most radical for its time is the theme of inclusion. The story shows the breaking down of ancient walls, arguing that this message of Jesus isn't just for one ethnic group, but for everyone. Jews and Gentiles, slave and free, men and women. Ultimately, Acts is the crucial link that shows how the personal story of Jesus became a global story. It documents the fulfillment of his promise that his followers would be his witnesses to the ends of the earth. It's not a tidy history with every question answered. It ends abruptly, with Paul under house arrest in Rome, still preaching. But that's the point. It's the story of a beginning, the raw and unpredictable birth of the Christian church, a narrative of faith and courage whose shockwaves continue to shape our world today.